everyone, so for today's video I decided that I was going to be doing my autumn fall drugstore makeup look. The thing about this new light is that I can see all the bits of fluff falling. You can't see them, as I've discovered when I edited my last video, but I can see them and they irritate me so much. It's a completely drugstore. Some of these products I've had a while, some of them are brand new that you would have seen in yesterday's mini haul video. I really don't know what I'm doing. I have not planned this. I'm just going to go for it. Great. Let's begin. So I'm going to start by moisturising my face as I would with any makeup routine. And I am using the Nivea Light Moisturising Day Cream. I've always used this one because I think Nivea is just one of those brands that's just your staple brand that are pretty good at everything. And so, like, pretty good at skincare and you just trust them. So that's why I use Nivea. I'm just gonna moisturise my entire face. I use like all of their cleansing things. Like I use their cleanser and toner, I use their eye makeup remover, I use their moisturiser, I use their lip balm. Like I use all of their stuff because they're just really good. Speaking of lip balm, I'm going to be using the Nivea Essential Care Lip Balm just to moisturise my lips because I always forget to do this and then my lips are always really dry. So a little bit will help that. Now I like to wait a couple of minutes for my what I just put on, moisturiser, to just sink in a little bit. And then once that's done, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Stay Fresh foundation thing. Now, I really like this foundation, but the only thing I found is I think it probably might have caused a few breakouts. Like, not massive breakouts, I mean you can't really see them, but for me, when you feel my skin, it's quite bumpy up here, and it's quite bumpy down here. Now I don't know if that's this, but it's happened ever since I've got this. So I'm going to keep using it, because I really like this foundation. It's so annoying. If this is causing my breakouts, I'm going to be so annoyed because they stopped doing my other foundation that I used to use, a collection one. And so I've had to, you know, find new foundations, and everyone's been raving about this one. And if it's... Oh, I thought my battle with, like, trying to find a new foundation was over. Oh. So yeah. Also, this one I think is like a shade too dark for me, but I'd rather go too dark than not light too light or something like that. But anyway, it's slightly dark for me, which is rather irritating, but I blend it quite well, so hopefully it's not too noticeable. Apart from when you first put it on the skin, it'll be quite noticeable then. So I take like one and maybe a bit pump sometimes, depending on my face, depending on what mood my face is in, and I'm just gonna blend. You'll kind of notice that most of my brushes are Real Techniques, because Real Techniques brushes are just, I really like them. Also, like, you never hear anything bad about them, so it's like, you know, you might as well invest in some good brushes while you're here. I've never done like a chatty, oh god, okay, they are a bit red, my spots. Not so sure about this. Oh, that's so annoying because I really like this foundation. It's like such a good quality foundation, like good quality for like drugstore or like Boots or whatever. Now to conceal, I'm going to be using my Trusting Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. This is the lightest one. And I love it, but it's just so annoying with the packaging that it just rubs off. Oh, can't get the staff these days. Let's go. So I'm just going to put that under my eye. And all over my blemishes. So all there, all there. Oh god, there. And just up there, really. Oh, jeez. You know... I use the same brush to like blend it in, because I'm too lazy to get like a brush just for concealing, and also it does a pretty good job at blending in general, so why not? I'm going to powder my face. I'm going to use one of my favourite, well, it is my favourite powder. It's the Rimmel Stay Matte. Again, the packaging is starting to rub off of this. But yeah, the only thing that would make this product better is if it had a mirror in, and that I could put this in my bag and take, like, without having to carry a mirror. But I carry a mirror now anyway, because if you put this in your bag, yeah. So yeah, I mattify my entire face because preference, I prefer that. Going to contour using the Bourjois bronzing powder, chocolate bronzer thingamajiggy. I've had this for over like a year and a bit now. I still don't know what I think of it. I think I like it. It does the job, so. And I to be honest, I use this all the time, so I don't see why I still don't know what I think about it. But I do quite like, I quite like it. It's pretty good. I wore this to prom, like I wore this to, I just wear this all the time. Yeah. So I just contour my face, and then I'm just going to put a dad bit there and there. I know it doesn't do too much, but you know, logically in my head I think it does. I'm going to do the blush thing now, but I'm too lazy to completely do just blush and then highlight. So I'm using the Revlon Rose Glow palette thing. Again, we're using another Real Techniques brush because I only really own Real Techniques brushes. I'm just doing that, and that's done. Also, like, using this, it's got a bit of glitter in, so it might, like, it just like, oh, summer still, even though it's not, but. And then what I like to do is I like to take like a finger or something, and I like to just go along and just get a little bit of the lightest shade and just do like that a little bit, and then that, like that, and I do a nice, just ta-da. That's literally all I do with that. I'm not really that precise with my makeup. I probably should be a bit more precise with it. Now this is where we improvise, because I really do not know what I'm doing, but I bought this today because I heard really good things about it, and I realised I don't really have very many eyeshadows that are Drugstore. So I went and got the Collection Eyes Undercovered Nude Grey palette, because that's one of the only ones I had. And I also really like the colour In a Nutshell. Oh, has that got a mirror? Is that a mirror? No, it's not. I also really like this colour here, which is called In a Nutshell. I really like that colour, so I'm going to give it a go. It also comes with this brush, these sponge brushes, but I don't really like those very much. Oh, but that feels like quite a nice quality one actually. But yeah, no, I don't really like them that much, so I'm going to not use that. And I'm literally improvising this. I do not know what I'm doing, but hopefully it won't look too bad. So I think what I'm going to do, because that looks quite a nice colour, I'm going to be taking this one, which is Ruby, I think. Am I doing this right? Left to right, yeah. Okay, so I'm going to be taking that out. So I'm going to take Ruby, which is this. Why would they call that Ruby? Ruby is a red colour, isn't it? Okay, so I'm taking that brownie, oh, I don't know if that's blinding you. I'm taking this brownie gold, which is called Ruby, which is a ridiculous name. My brushes aren't clean. Again, I'm very sorry, but deal with it. And I think I'm just going to take that over the entire lid. Ooh. Ooh, okay, I quite like this. Ooh. And then, again on the other lid. Okay, so my camera just cut out then, which is very useful and very helpful. But I just want to tell you what I did. I got this colour here, which is called Driftwood, and I got that on a fluffy brush, this one, and I put that throughout the crease. And I basically said how I like having a bit of a gradient in my crease, so I'm going to use a darker colour. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to be using this colour here, which I said I liked at the beginning, which is called In a Nutshell. It's a dark brown glittery colour thing. I really like this palette. The pigmentation of it is just so nice, and I think with this one you could create like a really nice smoky eye with it. So I'm liking this quite a lot. So I'm just going to literally put that in the outer bit. Ooh. Literally I'm going to do that. I'm just going to clear that up a little bit with my finger. I don't really know what I'm doing. You might have discovered that. Does that look okay? I think I need to do a bit more blending. So, I've got a blending brush. I'm going to take my only high-end makeup brush ever. That's the MAC 217, because everyone raves about this brush, and so I was like, I have to get in there. And I'm literally going to blend that out because it's quite a dark colour. And I feel like the lines are quite harsh, so I'm literally just going to blend that a little bit, just across, just a little bit. I don't really know what I'm doing, but in my head this is sounding like a beauty person that knows what they're doing, so we're going with it. Ooh, I don't think that's supposed to be there. That looks okay, doesn't it? Let's just do that. I feel like I've done that a bit too far down. So from the same palette, I'm going to take, what's it called? Eclipse, which is this one. This end like black. I think it's like a matte black. I'm going to be taking an angled brush. This one is from Topshop, so I do have other brushes apart from Real Techniques ones. And I'm going to just roughly line my lashes. Roughly line my eye, because I think a wing liner might just look a bit weird. I don't know. I don't really know. Because I can't find my lash curler, I'm going to skip out that step, but normally I would do that. I recommend doing that because it makes your eyes look bigger. I don't know where I've put mine, so that concerns me a little bit, but oh well, I'll find it eventually. Now I'm going to do my mascara. I'm using the Soap & Glory Thick and Fast because this is my favourite mascara at the moment. And I'm going to put this on my lashes. I like this because it's got a little curve in it already, so you can just... Hair in my eyes. Hair in my eyes. I forgot to highlight. Oh well. This is the exciting bit. I am using this new lipstick that someone else on YouTube, Sophie Louise, bought and put it on, and I fell in love with it, and she said it was really good and everything. So I went and bought it. It's this one. It's Maybelline Matte Divine Wine 975. It's like a red. Basically, I'm just obsessed with reds and I can't get enough of them. So this is the thing I've been waiting to use. Oh yes. This is so creamy. I actually really like this. It actually turned out pretty well. So I think this actually turned out pretty well for someone who had no idea what they were doing to then come up with this. If you feel like you need to use a lip liner, just go ahead and do it. But because I am so used to putting on like red lipsticks and quite bright, well, dark lipsticks, I don't tend to do that anymore. But if you feel like you need to, then that's fine, do that. Or even like get a lip brush and do that. Oh my god, it's drying matte. It's so creamy, I wouldn't have expected that. I think I need a tiny bit. but I wouldn't have expected, because it's so, this formula is so creamy, I wouldn't have expected it to dry matte. But anyway, I really like this. I really like this look I've just come up with. Oh my gosh, if you like it, give it a thumbs up. I'm really quite impressed with this look. I'm going to model it now because I quite like it. So if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, because I really enjoyed doing a sit down chatty makeup tutorial. I really liked it. So if you did, comment and say you want more of these because I really like that. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you to people. Thank you to the people who already have subscribed. I think right at this moment I have about 93 subscribers, and that's just amazing. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying the content and I'm enjoying you being here. So thank you. And yeah, I will see you very soon with another video. Bye!